Death of endangered whale sparks call for boating reforms. Thousands of marine animals die every year due to vessel strikes, and species that are endangered or threatened are certainly not spared. On March 30, 2024, another endangered right whale was found deceased in the Atlantic Ocean from injuries consistent with blunt force trauma from a vessel strike. The whale, which is one of approximately 360 individuals remaining and one of only approximately 70 reproductively active females, was identified as Catalog 1950. Catalog 1950 was the mother of a 14-week-old calf who is also now missing and not expected to survive as a result of losing its mother. If her calf survived the traumatic event that killed 1950, it is still too young to carry on without her care. So it is a double loss, said the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Committee, FWC, in their official announcement made yesterday. Right whales are a long-lived species that reproduce slowly. The loss of even one female right whale causes a ripple effect through the population that will impact recovery and conservation efforts for decades. Each female takes her remaining calving potential with her in death, as well as all the calving potential of her unrealized female calves, and their subsequent calves, and so on. Catalog 1950's death is not the first right whale death of the year attributed to a vessel strike. However, her recent death reignited the conversations of how humans can better coexist with wildlife. According to a study on Statistica, Florida has the highest number of registered recreational boating vessels in the states, with over 1 million boats registered and sharing the waterways with wildlife. In Florida alone, hundreds of manatees, another endangered species, suffer from boat vessel strikes every year, many of which are fatal. It is suggested that upwards of 25% of manatee deaths in Florida are contributed to vessel strikes, and it is increasingly rare for manatees to reach late adulthood without experiencing multiple vessel strikes. While the FWC already enforces several boating regulations in the state, suggestions of tagging more animals with beacons to alert boaters of their presence, enforcing additional watercraft speed limits, and implementing some way to enclose boat propellers have been among the ideas mentioned. At this point, it is unclear if the FWC or other governing entities will enforce new or stricter regulations for commercial and recreational boaters, but until then, many will continue calling for greater action to preserve nature.